Okay, so part 3. By considering the effects of special relativity, calculate the speed of the two masses in part 1 above before they are brought to rest. I'll just put it out there. So we know, calculate the speed of the two masses. So we know their energy so we know, we know their kinetic energy. We know how mass changes. So that's the kinetic energy of one particle will be equal to that. So that's equal to half m0 over root 1 take v squared over c squared times v squared. So what do we know? So we know that 100 mega electron volts, whatever that is in SI units, equals that expression there. We know m0 because we've calculated that, part 1. We know C, therefore the only thing left to find is V. I think at this point a calculator would be, be a good idea to think about that. We would need to rearrange this for V, and that might get quite complicated. That's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because to solve that for V, because we've got V squared there, we've got V squared there. So if we want to make V squared the subject of that equation, we need to bring that up there. We then need to square it. And it looks like we get a quadratic equation, which I don't think is...
It depends what the quadratic form is. If it's a relatively simple form, they sometimes throw them in there.
Yeah. So it looks like we'll get a quadratic for it.
There'll probably be a common sense check of which value of V. One will be negative, perhaps. And in fact, we're
solving for V squared there. Yeah. Okay, so it's just bringing that, I think, the fact that mass is changing, bringing that in. Now, as a physics lecturer, I wouldn't go about using that. I'd be talking about things like gammas and relativistic invariance to tackle that question. I'm not desperately happy with actually writing that, so I'll have to go back and think about it. But I think from a high school level, I think that's where the question is taking you.
So you wouldn't have encountered the relativity equations before?
Just not done relativity before, and some of the subtleties in it. Okay.